Budget padding scandal, EFCC grills Jibrin for 5 hours. The budget padding allegation which rocked the House of Representatives last year has returned to the front burner. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, yesterday grilled former House Committee on Appropriations Chairman Abdulmumin Jibrin for 5 hours over the about $284 billion budget padding claim. It was learned that Jibrin released fresh evidence to his interrogators. Sources described the fresh insights as startling. According to findings by our correspondent, Jibrin arrived at the EFCC headquarters around 11 a.m. for the session. He left at 4 p.m. after what was described as an interesting session. Jibrin is the first lawmaker to be quizzed in the first phase of the probe, which is starting with 13 persons. About 50 members of the House, including 4 principal officers, have been shortlisted for quizzing. The principal officers are Speaker Yakubu Dogaro, Deputy Speaker Lassam Yusuf, Minority Leader Leo Ogar, and House Whip Al-Hassan Adalguwa. Ogar has been invited for interrogation on Friday. The probe followed a petition by Jibrin, who sources said, detectives have discovered also has a case to answer. Jibrin's July 29, 2016 petition was sent through Hamart & Company, Doka Chambers, and Law Bond Solicitors. The signatories are Muhammad Abdulmumin Hamart & Company, AB Bako, Doka Chambers, and C. Nakukwu, Law Bond Solicitors. A top source, who spoke in confidence with our correspondent, said, "Our detectives interrogated Jibrin for about 5 hours on his petition. He cooperated with our team by buttressing his allegations with documents. He gave detectives fresh insights into the padding of the budget, leading to more startling revelations. From the interesting session, this budget padding is deeper than we thought. We are going to look into fresh clues provided by Jibrin, who also has questions to answer on some constituency projects. I think more than 2/3 of members of the House were implicated in the budget padding. We will however restrict ourselves to 50 peculiar suspects. Inclusion of N20 billion wasteful projects by House leaders. Unilateral diversion of N40 billion, out of the N100 billion allocated for constituency projects, by some House leaders, and distribution of same to themselves. Chairman of about 10 of the 96 standing committees of the House inserted over 2,000 projects worth about N284 billion. Creation of a strange line item in the service-wide vote to allow for a N20 billion insertion into the budget under the name of the National Assembly. Relocation of Appropriations Committee Secretariat on 2 occasions where several insertions were made into the budget. Diversion of a federal government water project to a personal farm in Nasarawa State and the source of funding. Monthly deduction of funds from votes meant for members' office running cost to fund a so-called mortgage arrangement. Abuse of office through frequent private meetings with heads of ministries, department and agencies, MDAs, in a clear case of corruption and conflict of interest. Some leaders allocated 20% inputs reserved for the House. The harmonization exercise.